Welcome back to the DadLabs studio. I'm Daddy Brad, and today we're delighted to have with us the Jellydots. Jellydots, how are you?
Good. How are you, Brad?
Good,
How you doing, Brad?
Man, I'm good.
Right on.
Steven, Doug, and Gray.
That's right.
Sean Jones
Sean Jones.
on bass.
Give it up for Sean Jones. Yeah, I couldn't make it. Good to. We'd love to have you here.
Yeah, we would.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. You know, lots of bands start out doing some other type of music, like metal or country, and then they get into the kids rock and roll. Y'all just jumped right into the kids rock and roll. How did that happen?
Well, I'm a guitar teacher, and I was writing songs. I did do death metal and speed metal and a little bit of grindcore earlier, but it was not my scene really. And when I was teaching guitar, I tried to teach my kids stuff like Old MacDonald, and they'd be like, I don't like Old MacDonald. Yeah. So we wrote songs together, and some of the songs were pretty good, and I decided to make a little recording of them.
Now, y'all played the Best Breast Festival.
Yeah, it was called Breast is Best.
Breast is Best?
And yeah, this was a few years ago. It was this big...
It was the breast festival we've played, actually.
It was the breast. It was...
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was quite entertaining to look down from the drums and to see a bunch of women latching on together.
Yeah.
Kids. Who has kids here?
I've got one on the way.
Oh, one on the way. You know what you need, Stephen? Doodads, the man's guide to labor and delivery. Yeah, check that out. Throw that in the DVD player when you get home. Sweet. Yeah. Kind of, if you were saying, here's what the Jellydots are all about, what would it be?
We are all about celebrating music, singing, having a good time, dancing, forgetting about yourself. One of my favorite things to do is when I go out dancing, I like to pretend. First, I like to pretend that I can dance. I do too. Don't we all, right? And I like to ignore everybody around me and just get into that zone of music and just enjoy it and see where it takes me. And I think music has that power, and I want to teach kids how to make smelly sounds.
Yes,
so,
that's always good. Now, I heard y'all played at the Hole in the Wall here in Austin. That's true. And the Hole in the Wall, it's kind of a dirty, raunchy, cool place. Right. Was it a kid-friendly show? Adults there? What was it?
It was just adults. What we like to do is I think there are a lot of people who don't know that we're a kids band. Because generally when people ask me what our songs are, I just say they're pop music or indie rock music, and we don't really drop any F-bombs, really. We try to keep it clean, Yeah, I think your parents should teach you how to cuss. Really, it's not my place.
Your parents taught me how to cuss.
They did a fine job.
They did a bang job.
About the shows is that for the parents, that they're just as entertaining for the parents as they are for the kids. We didn't want to dumb anything down or play to a kid as such. We just wanted to make music that families could enjoy. And I think the shows, parents might have a beer in their hand while their kids are running around dancing in the front.
Helps any kind of music.
It's a good atmosphere.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, Steven's right. We know that kids like to listen to things over and over and over, and it should be good because as the parent, you're going to hear it over and over.
So we've got Hey You Kids, which is the album that's out now.
Correct.
And there's a brand new album coming out called Changing Skies.
That is correct. Changing Skies. We're going to have it out by Thanksgiving.
Dropping soon.
That's right. Soon it drop.
Where can our viewers get this or get these albums?
It'll be available. Hey You Kids is on iTunes, and you can get it on cdbaby.com.
Now, my son's favorite tune is Bicycle. Would you play it up for us?
I would love to.
All right, the Jellydots at the DadLabs studio. Here we go. Let's do it.
Riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, so smooth. When I was 9 years old, I had my bicycle. Now that I'm 31, I think it's just as fun. So fun. Before I got my guitar, before I had my first car, I had my training wheels, bicycle made of steel, so real. It's a beautiful day for a ride. You know you wanna come along. It's a beautiful day outside. The air will do you good. Riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, so smooth. I wish that I could be bicycling on the sea. I'd have a paddle boat, my bicycle would float and float. I wish that I could fly, bicycles in the sky. My legs are getting strong, bicycles all day long, so long. It's a beautiful day for a ride. You know you wanna come along. It's a beautiful day outside. The air will do you good. Riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, riding my bicycle, so smooth, so low.
Check out the Jellydots. They got great music for kids and adults. Well, that's it for us here at the DadLabs studio.